All right, well, it's definitely going to be a close race, to say the least. And the race is going to be against the current first place team, Tfue and Kurt. Rome, I believe you're standing by.
Thank you very much, Glitter. Yes, I am here with the current first place team, Tfue. Kurt Binkert. Doesn't get any better than this. I mean, how are you guys feeling right now coming into the final game of the day right now?
I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I just finally got warmed up, so I'm ready to rock and roll.
Okay, now quickly, I want to ask you, who has impressed you the most and also the least here today so far out of the NFL players?
I don't know. Probably Cypher and his boy. They've been popping off.
Okay.
Running into them is always like a challenge, you know?
Now, is there anything that you want to say to the other 15 NFL players that are here that are currently looking up to you at first place right now?
Don't land on us.
Fair enough. Don't land on as simple as that. Thank you very much from the top duo. Wave, take it away.
Is our time. It's time to get into it. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be amazing. Let us know who you think's going to win in chat. Make sure you vote on the MVP. It's time to close out Streamer Bowl 4 in style. Who's hosting the trophy? Let's find out.
This is it, Monster. Round 4, 10 points per second. As you have control of an objective, the cap to 10,000 points. It's so high that these players are going to play out these 20 minutes of action. Kurt Binkert, Tfue in the first place spot, second place, 850 points away. P-God and Hollywood Brown. Who's going to take it home, Monster?
Yeah, it's going to ensure that this game goes all the way to the end. These next 20 minutes will play out in full, undoubtedly. This is it. The Twitch Rival Streamer Bowl, round number 4 is commencing right now. Everyone is starting to load into the world. And do not forget, the Kappa Canyon is alive and well in the game, and you can participate in playing it today as well. Go ahead and queue up, and you just might be able to have some fun too. But Tfue, Kurt Binkert, the stars of the action here, the leaders.
One more.
Out the gate, down goes P-God, giving him a little taste of his own medicine, playing for the trailer park.
Could this be a foreshadow for what's to come? Tfue taking out P-God of his first elimination of the 4th round, and it looks like it's not going to be the last. He takes another 2 players out. 1 more to go if he wants to have control of this objective, and it looks like he has it, but be careful. There's players up above, but look at the shots. Shot after shot, P-God down again.
Not gonna lie, P-God looked a little
little rough there.
Looked like he had
something went wrong.
Looked like something went wrong.
As we continue though, his duo partner Hollywood Brown so close as he got some shots off, but it wasn't enough to connect an elimination.
I think Tfue's intimidating factor was super effective, guys. He stunned the lobby. Everyone's shocked.
Right. But for how long? As P-God is back.
But listen, all that fun stuff there. This spot has been highly contested, so no points are being awarded to anyone, really. And that's why you see Alex up in first place, which is Alexandra and Anthony Barr there. They're literally in first place, earning a ton of points. I don't know where, but Kurt and P-God are going head-to-head here. Hollywood Brown, now they will finally start earning points. See, it turns white. He tries to come in. Remember, you have to step on the contested point to make it turn yellow. Now things are going to start changing here. xQc joins the fight. AJ Dillon, Bomber and Monroe St. Brown up top starts to jump into here and add his name to the mix.
Nadia going to get taken out by P-God. It looks like he beamed down 2 players. And remember, Monster, they're going back and forth a lot right now. But if P-God wants to take that first place spot, he has to dominate this objective. He cannot let Tfue and Kurt take the lead.
This is perfect. Like, no one's earning points here. It's a very
keep going, bro. Like, just keep going.
Difficult position to be in. I think they just need to leave. Like, P-God and crew, leave them, right? Go find somewhere else. Earn some points, because as long as they're earning points too, they just have to maintain the lead. You don't have to stop them. What the fudge? You just have to continue to grow, because Huskers is extremely close. Like, they're put them out the conversation, but probably shouldn't.
Look, we talked a lot about first and second, but you said it yourself, Monster. That whole top 5, they're very neck to neck, but it looks like P-God has taken out Tfue once again, and now in the second place spot, 354 points, climbing, getting close.
Look what he did right there. P-God saw all those players come out. He didn't shoot at any of them. He said, nah, let them come out. We'll eliminate them. He sees Kurt Binkert, opens fire. Like, he's like waiting for them to come out, exit the tornado, and firing at them, quite literally saving his ammunition for them.
P-God has a mission. He has a vision for this round. And he's trying to execute on it as he connects every single shotgun shot. Kurt taken out. Now Tfue gets the revenge on his duo partner, and as the action continues, more opponents join the battle.
place is called the Trailer Park, but the battle is literally at this single trailer. Like Hollywood Brown takes it back over, and look at this. The points begin to rack up. 10 points a second there. P-God joins them, and they are earning so many points right now. They fly past Alexander Bar and Bar there, and all of a sudden they are in first place currently.
And I don't even see Tfue or Kurt, sorry, in first to fourth place. So it's looking good for P-God and Hollywood Brown, but they really have to keep it up. The gap is so large that they can't just take first place in this fourth round. They have to dominate first place. They have to be at the top of the mountain as P-God is hitting every shot he needs to.
Alexandra Botez has now shown up to the trailer park there. She has somehow walked her way into this contested area, and so is Andrea Botez in the bush. Are they really colluding and working together now? Did they move over here together? I wonder. That'd be hilarious.
Something's going on there, Monster. Yeah. I'm curious to what's happening.
And they're working. I think they're working with everyone else. Like, yeah, keep targeting Kurt. Don't let him get points.
I'm dead.
Andrea has been taken out. Now it's up to Nick Chubb to move further. Quickly opens up the map, like you pointed out earlier, Monster. You can see all your opponents as little red dots on the map, and the objectives, which do change every 2 minutes. So you have to keep that in mind.
No, I don't have enough.
Absolutely love that. She's like, ooh, shiny gold. Let's go. I got enough. Instant upgrade. Waste no time. Straight to legendary. And it's the assault rifle, the good old trusty legendary assault rifle, the original rifle that we all know and love. You love to see it. It's crazy. It's crazy how people just like gravitate. It's such a well-designed weapon, I swear.
It really is, and it shows. I mean, even in the game, it's still one of the most powerful ARs. As Tfue looks like he's in 10th place now, 232 points. P-God at almost 800. I mean, the gap right now, I'm getting nervous, Monster.
I'm telling you, that's all they have to do is they're playing their game right now. This is at the trailer bar. Remember, look, it's all yellow, so they're not earning anything, right? That's what we're talking about. Yeah, you're earning points for eliminations, but that's Hollywood Brown and P-God. They're finally falling, and now they start to run up the standings. They're picking up the big points here. They jump from 10th to 6th, and all of a sudden, no one decides to come in. Look at this.
Yeah,
you can see how fast they're racking up points. You can really see the 10 points per second.
xQc with a rocket launcher to Tfue.
Tfue and xQc with rocket launchers, Monster. They both have one. We can see the use of it. In the fourth round, xQc, though, gets taken out. You can see he's laughing, though. He's having a good time.
I think he knows at this point, too. It's like, all right, you called me a threat, Tfue. I'm going to show you who's a real threat. The big xQc is here. He's
got his RPG. He's ready.
Yeah.
As he flies through the skies, Tfue using that strategy that we saw P-God do a lot of using a shockwave impulse, then rocketing from above, and it really is incredibly useful as they quickly see the point change and they rotate. Now xQc back at it again. He wants more.
Now notice what they're doing. What their strategy so far has been literally playing for the closest POI. Early on, we thought, hey, maybe it's better you just go far and whatnot. No, they're playing for the closest. But SypherPK has been playing for the furthest one. So just different strategies going down right now. Very fun to see because each of them are all competitive on the standings in their own rights.
I think I was looking at the leaderboard there, and I saw P-God getting eliminations, but he was not racking up points from having control of an objective, and we can see why. He's up above. He took out xQc, but he needs to get an objective here. He's just trying to get as many eliminations as possible as his duo partner, Hollywood Brown. You can see him gliding on in. There's only 2 opponents closely. Kurt, though, gets right back on. They have to eliminate him quickly if they want to control this objective. And with that RPG, that rocket launcher shot from P-God, it looks like they've almost taken control.
And they do a good job here. And you saw Alexandra Botez was doing such a fantastic job playing the stone, finding some eliminations there, earning themselves so many points.
Let's get to the point.
They've just continued to perform game after game. But now, when it matters most, Nate Hill steps up and finds himself in first place with Sterling Shepard. Just a late game run right now, and it's looking very good for them.
Right behind you, Shep.
Take a look. They have the junkyard. Like, there's not even a threat nearby. If you look at the map, those red dots are not anywhere near them. They're just doing a clean job here. This is perfect.
Right, if you think about it, I mean, when you have first and second place team battling it out at the same objective, it opens up a bit of opportunity on these other objectives that don't have as many players contesting them. And Nate Hill is really capitalizing on this situation. Already has more than 1,000 points. He has to get these eliminations, but he did a good job already bumping himself up the leaderboard. But now it's Zane close by with Diaz. All these players, it's getting more and more complicated.
There it is. Sterling Shepard steps in. He gets eliminated there. We jump back over to the Kevin point of interest. Nadia is there too.
I'm getting in the
Kurt
trailer.
has
I'm
to get
getting in the
closer and
trailer.
closer here to the
Just get in
trailer
the trailer,
park
get in
if
the
they want to
trailer.
start
I'll be there
earning
in 2
points. The
seconds.
early pickup here, straight to the trailer he goes. He scouts it just in case there's anyone inside. These are all, of course, indestructible structure. So if he really wanted to, he can find himself a little
Dude,
corner.
RPG,
But
my God.
we know who that
man.
is. Yeah,
It was
yeah, you heard the
P-God, or
frustration.
It was Hollywood Brown. He knows.
He's not
Kurt.
happy.
Not happy at all. And now
It's xQc.
Oh, look
it's
at him
xQc
go.
with the rocket launcher. That's who it is.
He's loving it. He's loving these
Oh,
rockets.
yeah, I want to keep going in there?
Oh, he
Sure,
got
I
me.
got something for
All
you.
good.
I got a surprise.
That's hilarious. xQc continue to, I don't know if we want to call it just add to the griefing here, but he's just putting his name in the
He's
conversation.
putting in work is what he's
yes,
doing.
he's putting in work.
And it's working, but I want to see. I'm not sure how many points Tfue and Kurt are at, but looking over here at Nate Hill, he's coming back. 3rd place spot, still more than 1,000
Cypher's in
points. And
first.
yeah, look at that. SypherPK up above, continuing with his strategy as Nate Hill now just doing whatever he can to get control of this objective.
It's going to be a long ways up for SypherPK here as he's at 1,200 points. It's so much earned in this round. We're just about halfway through now. 10 minutes,
is
30
chalk on this
seconds
one.
left here for our players
Let's
to
start going C
formulate
on-
a
on
game
for
plan
now.
that's going to cross them all the way through to the finish line here and up
can
on
clear C
into
right now.
that champion podium for the trophy.
Gotta
Nice
be
shot for
careful.
Naho.
I have
Naho's just
C.
doing a good job, man. He's getting to these points of interest early. He's securing them.
Oh, SypherPK. He's back at it again, Monster. He likes playing from
Don't
afar.
fight him directly.
He has
Try
his
to-
strategy on lockdown, and it is really paying off being in the 1st place spot.
Alright,
Now
I'm up on
so
the back
many
of that.
duos with over
Hold your shield out,
1,000
hold your shield
points,
out.
but Cypher is leading the pack.
Shout out to Vander Esch, too. He played such an
Zone's
excellent
updating in 8.
defensive
hope it
move there. He
stays, bro.
lands
I'm
right on
praying it
top of Nate
stays.
Hill
Work
and just
points so I
pushes
can
him
put my shield
all the
away.
way out, and then Cypher cleans up Nate. So, hey, man,
It moved,
Vander
it
Esch
moved,
warming
it
up.
moved,
You know, early on,
up
Cypher's
the
like,
hill.
hey, you know, you just want
Where'd
to
it
get
go?
in
No,
there,
stay
stay
safe.
safe, stay alive. But no, now he's fighting back.
Halfway through the 4th round here with less than 10 minutes to go. The players now really have to make it happen if they want to get control of these objectives. And it looks like P-God and Hollywood Brown, they do have control of the objective, but quickly enough it turns yellow. You can tell they're contested now. It's xQc. He throws in the rocket. He has his strategy, and it almost pays off, and it might just as he
Oh,
takes
crap,
out
he got
Hollywood
me.
Brown, and now looks like
all
Kurt
three of
Kurt. He's back.
Dude, honestly,
It's not xQc, it's Kurt and Tfue.
Go play in the trailer.
It's not them, it's P-God.
Those 3 duos, they're battling it out for real.
Yeah, they're making this very, very tough. Lucky Shamu is also an excellent player. We saw what he was doing in round 2. And now he has joined that conversation.
Guns out, guns out,
over
guns
at the
out.
trailer park. So SypherPK has it pretty
Don't
easy
run
here.
at them, don't
a
run at them,
relatively
just guns out.
uncontested Oasis.
Stay in your spot,
for him
stay in your
and,
spot. They're
Leighton
fighting
Van
each other.
Esch. Vander Esch here, and they're just sitting back, man.
He's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
relaxed,
let him
Cypher.
fight.
He's kind of just like taking
I'm
shots.
cheesing him, I'm cheesing him.
I mean,
One
he's
shot on
hitting
one.
shots,
Green
to be
is like
fair.
7 health.
Elim
He's
after
dead, he's
Elim,
dead.
and
Go back
it's
to his spot, go back to
really
his spot.
working. He just has to keep calm and make sure he connects these shots.
Go back to be them.
You look at what Leighton was doing. He was turning that corner. He's leaning his full body off to the side as if he can physically view around the corner with the game plan there. He loved that.
We've all done it. We've all done it,
all
Monster.
do
Let's
it.
be real. Let's be honest.
All right.
As
I got
Cypher was
doubled. I'm
forced
gonna
now
buy.
to
I'm
jump
gonna
on the
buy some stuff.
objective because
I'm
he
gonna
did
buy
lose.
I'm gonna go up in
his
the
duo
hill
partner.
and wait for you.
They're
Okay,
at
yeah, that's the play. That's the
1,800
play. Care
points.
package.
They have truly rocketed up.
gained a
just
lot right there. We
playing
gained a
that
lot.
spot
That
right
was
there.
awesome.
They earned so much. You know they're going to go back and want to fight for it. Look, he upgrades to the
I got
full-on
rockets
rocket
out of
launcher,
the-
trading
out
out
of
the
the rocket
SMG,
launch- or out of
find
the-
himself more ammo, making sure
Oh,
he's
some guy
fully
land with
prepared
me.
and ready to go ahead and sit on top of
I'm
this
coming
point
here.
of interest. And here they go. Huskers jumps over to the trailer park, and this is the wrong place to be. I'm sure Huskers thought, like, oh, look at this. The trailer looks pretty clear. It's because they keep eliminating each other. But this is not where you want to be. This is the
Little
most
do you know.
this is the most difficult position to hold right now. You do not want to be at the trailer park.
Tfue continuing
the RPGs
his
are
wrath
wild.
here
I need to
as
get
now
one.
I believe it was P-God or
nice.
Hollywood Brown.
You're
It was
better, you're
P-God
better.
that jumped into the RV, but is Tfue going to take them both
Show them
out?
both.
He does. Hollywood
Gosh.
Brown and
Yeah,
P-God getting knocked out.
His own's
Tfue with
still here.
control now bumps himself up to the 4th place spot.
Yeah, he's fighting back though. RPGs, you see them just in everyone's inventory now.
Chilling, good stuff.
xQc,
The whole
Tfue
lobby
has
is coming over
one.
chilling.
P-God, of course, innovated this entire strategy out the gate, opening up the idea of utilizing it. And there, Tfue's like, nope, I'm not staying trapped in there. I'm going to go and get out of there.
I just shoved
shotgun
P-God
shots
so
are just
hard, bro.
better. Takes down
Actually,
P-God.
It's the bot. It's the bot. You
Kurt's here.
got him.
Kurt
Get those points,
finishes
get those
up
points, baby.
Hollywood
Oh
Brown.
my god, the RPG, man.
You can see it. The
I'm
reactions.
pretty sure xQc showed up.
He's doing a great job, and I'm honestly impressed from those 2 shots from Tfue. I mean, he max damaged auto shotgun P-God. 2 shots to take him out. You can see how quickly they get back.
Now, while
xQc's
all
teaming
this
up,
is
bro.
happening,
Yeah, he is.
Cypher
literally
now has
stopped
a
shooting the kid mid-fight to
600-point
shoot
lead
me.
over
Ooh.
Tfue Crew. He was only
Holy fuck.
in that conversation by about 900 or so away, so
Actual cringe
6
spot.
minutes left. At the rate at which they are earning points, SypherPK can
kid's hiding in a
literally
bush.
steal this competition rate. Like
could happen.
straight up thief this entire dub here while this is all going on, and that's a problem.
Dude, where
The
are P-God
master
and them? I
heist.
think they
The
moved. I think they moved.
Cypher
Master
No, no,
heist right
come here
now.
now. He's on me.
SypherPK
Okay.
might just be
Where are you?
big
I'm
braining
right next to
everything.
you.
He kept the
I'm
mega
waiting on
low
him.
profile, minimized his his threat levels to the lobby, and has just snuck on up in there. 2,000
There we go.
points now, almost 700 points ahead, and he is jumping up. They have control
Okay,
of their drop.
Yeah,
This
I'm
could be
chilling.
huge. Cypher's
I'm
really
splitting shots with you.
capitalizing on the opportunity here, but Tfue now has been doing such a great job of holding on to
Dummy.
this point, but be careful. P-God now is back at it. You can see the rockets
let's go, man.
getting
Good
launched.
stuff, dude.
Probably
Yeah, it's like I'm
xQc
coming right now,
from
bro. We just
afar
gotta keep
taking
on 'em,
shots,
bro.
but
Like,
Kurt,
we gotta get
Ben
these
Kurt,
points. We
he's
gotta-
back.
we gotta keep
He's in the
killing them and
RV,
get
one-on-one
the
versus
points on top.
xQc, but it looks like he's just
I
one
know
shot away.
ammo, man. I
xQc
know.
takes him out.
This is so interesting because Tfue
We're
doesn't
about like
realize
700
like
still. We're
Cypher's his
chilling.
new second place threat.
Need to
And
get
he's
ammo.
still fighting P-God, right? Like he's like thinking like, oh no, P-God, if we just stop him, we win this. That is like absolutely not true. The math says Cypher and Leighton Vander Esch are definitely the second place threat right now.
What's so dangerous about this is there's still 5
No, he's
minutes
one shot,
left.
he's one shot.
At
I'm
10
doing
so
points
much
per
time.
second,
They're
Monster,
going. They're
they,
going.
They could take first place.
No, I think
I think they really
they
said.
really can. He has 600 points ahead right now. If they can get another good streak, like, because they just sprung up out of nowhere, another like good 400 or 500 point stretch the way they did, which is totally possible, they might win.
P-God, Hollywood Brown are back in the action now, but Tfue is looking unstoppable as he takes out the duo.
We need to get in the trailer.
Although he does go
We gotta get
down,
in the
his
trailer.
mission was
The problem is
accomplished,
RPG.
taking out his rivals.
Dude, there's like 3 other teams
He
there.
was just talking about like, dude, I think we got to
just
leave
gotta
the
keep going
trailers.
now,
Like,
bro. I'm
there's
telling
too many
you.
RPGs and stuff, and
We're forced to.
they're
You guys
trying
on the
to,
right side?
formulate whether or not it's worth staying here at this point. Lulu Lovely says, all right, what's going on over here? There's always going to be those lurkers, those flyby players.
Oh, look at this.
Uh-oh.
Cypher's actually taking the second place spot on the
Yeah,
overall
Yes,
leaderboard
I'm
as
telling
well.
you.
And P-God's realized this. He says, oh no, we
Uh-oh.
might have to change up
Yeah.
our strategy here.
So if it's not Tfue to recognize it, it might have just been P-God there, but you also can't just leave Tfue behind. So there's really no strategy for P-God that can work other than Tfue has to realize what's happening here and go, switch things up himself.
What's interesting,
good
though,
with
is the point at the Oasis has moved positions, and it looks
Who
like
jumped out?
Cypher, he's having more
contested.
trouble. It was
Contested
Nate
on the
Hill.
hill right now.
Nate Hill took him
Yeah,
out.
they're
Cypher's having
everywhere.
more trouble on this other point than the first one. He's not racking up as much points as he previously was, but it looks like now 2,280. They're at a stalemate.
Yeah, I think Cypher might have to play on the point of interest, maybe give direct support here to his teammate, Leighton Vander Esch. Otherwise, it could just be all she wrote, but here it is. He's going to start fighting for it himself here. Takes out Alexandra Botes and Nick Chubb, the duo collectively here. Rocket Launcher comes in as well. He tries to follow up, doesn't quite connect there, but has to fully reload here. And nothing is ready for the battle. He tries to get out of there. So close, but not quite close enough.
All over me, man.
So close, but at the same time, so far, the point gap
3
is getting
minutes.
We need
slimmer
more
and
of a
slimmer.
lead
You
to
said it
get
yourself.
seconds.
3 minutes left, Monster. The nerves
We need more of a
are at
lead.
an all-time high for these players. As
drop down.
SypherPK now, the
Yeah, it's
objective
perfect. I feel
he's
like it's easier
found
to
of,
hold
he
up here
likes the
anyways.
most.
that?
It's back, and a loot drop.
airdrop?
This does give
I'm moving,
35
I'm
gold,
moving.
and also a bit of supplies, but Cypher has a bigger focus on
these
mine,
trees are
and it's claiming
indestructible.
this objective.
Oh, it's such a tough spot to be in right there as well. You just saw that you can't break those trees. Everything is indestructible, so
Where
even
are
the
you at?
branches there too.
I'm up on the hill.
The only position he can stand is the one that he's been using the entire time, and Nate Hill is not happy about it.
Ooh.
Nate Hill already knows, like, dude, I know exactly what you're doing here.
That
He
rocket's
fights
not
back.
hitting him.
RPG does not quite connect. Nate Hill is just, he's in shape right here. Huskers is there too. It's just not free, not as free as it was at the start. And of the 4 POIs, we've really only seen a
He
contested
got
battle
splashed
at
before he
2
gets in.
of
He's
them.
using chug splashes.
And one of them, which was the RV POI, has changed locations, or RV objective.
Up comes
Sorry
Tfue.
for that. As look at Tfue now, he's just dominating. B-God
on,
gets
dude.
taken out.
This
Third
dude up
place
top is
spot for
griefing heavy.
Tfue. The gap has closed so short that he's actually above P-God and Hollywood Brown
Catching
now.
up though, dude.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
we are.
xQc just rocket launches Tfue right back to the lobby there. And look at that, he manages to maintain this POA. Lulu comes back in. So Lulu has also just stood here. She's like, all right, this is where all the big boys are at. This is where all the action's happening. Let's get over here.
I want a bit of that.
Containers, yeah, might as well. Let me find my clips. Take you guys down.
Or were you at? You there?
I'm-
Be careful.
I'm ripped, dude.
Kurt
I'm
Ben
getting
Kurt
thirded.
sees the danger in these zones and is quickly to move
100%
around. Not even
second.
looking for the eliminations, but just trying to survive as Tfue continues with his strategy. He saw P-God put to use in the previous round up
he's
above
one
from
shot,
the clouds with
one shot.
RBG,
I think he
but
just died to
after one
XQc.
elimination, he goes down. But to be honest, I mean, it's kind of a stalemate
RBG,
for
dude.
points here. Neither duo is really controlling either of these objectives.
This might just be it with a minute and 30 seconds remaining here. The new POI jumps out. Kurt and Kurt gets on it first, and they are flying up the point thresholds there, inching their way to 2,000 now, breaking far away from P-God and crew, who was initially their biggest competition. But that quickly shifts into SypherPK and company, but nothing matters now. They're doing so good here. I think they found their stride in the very end.
Come back right now.
Just 1 minute
Chilling.
and
Taking
5
time.
seconds left. We're at the final stretch now
Oh my
of the
God.
marathon as the strategy continues.
there's one,
Kurt
get back and get him. Oh my
taking
God, I
out
just
P-God.
lasered him.
Tfue on his way back.
Nice, bro. Get back
And
here as soon as possible.
SypherPK on the opposite side of the map trying to secure as many points as possible.
They waste no time. Kurt's like, all right, I gotta go. He jumps right in it. Straight on back to the trailer park. Zane's here. And he's fighting up against Tfue. He's got that right camera peek, but doesn't quite find the shot that he's looking for. Chug splashes come in, and all the players come in too. Nicewig is here. He's right outside
Nice,
this
bro.
trailer.
Get him.
I think he's gonna find
Nice.
himself a sweet surprise if he walks in there. He's gotta be careful. He waits outside of it, finds Kurt lurking out,
Gotta keep at it, bro.
catches that Elam. They just say, hey, we just gotta
we
keep
just
at
gotta
it.
keep
This
it
is
up, and
it.
we're
It's
gonna
the final
win.
stretch right now.
Yep. They don't have enough
23
time.
They might not
seconds
have
to
enough
go.
time.
Landing back in. Kurt got some nice eliminations, but they've got more to go as now just
at
one
some point, they're
shotgun
gonna have
away
to do a great
takes out
Cypher.
P-God.
Try to get
Tfue
second.
is continuing his wrath.
Can they end this one on their
massive,
toes
good.
right now? 10 seconds left. Everyone's starting to collapse in here. They continue to hold their lead. Tfue falls in the end. And players are now starting to rumble. Everyone realizing this is it.
We did it, bro.
Tfue and Kurt Ben Kurt managed to do it in the end
Good shit,
with a
dude.
very strong
fucking
lead. They
won. We
jump
did. We
up
won.
out
That
their
was
seats
bad,
as
dude.
well. In comes the ref. GG's.
He's called the timer. Round 4 concludes. Tfue, Kurt Ben Kurt. They showed what you can do when you have good chemistry, when you have good synergy, and you work together.
What? Look at that. They stand up, give each other a big old hug. They're feeling good. The flushed look on their faces. SypherPK is probably shocked right now, but he does get that second. And they play so well, man. Shout out to Leighton Vander Esch and SypherPK with an exceptional performance there. They almost were the bandits in the night.
I mean, they capitalized on the opportunity that was given to them, and I'm not even sure where they ended up on the overall leaderboard, but they might have just made an incredible comeback.
Well, you know what? We have Wave Punk and company down on the floor here. We have a trophy to go ahead and celebrate with.
We do. Look at this thing. It's amazing. It's been an incredible day of competition, dominated by one team basically the whole time, though, Glitter.
I mean, I feel like everyone kind of alluded to it, whether it was literally you guys up at the sofa or all of the other teams being afraid to go up against Tfue and Kurt. But they were just phenomenal all day.
They were incredible. We saw a few teams give them trouble. We thought Cypher might be able to take it from them there at the end, but no, in the end, it looks like Tfue and Kurt are going to do it.
Yeah, there was a lot of duos that definitely had their incredible moments. We saw Lucky Shamu and Austin Eckler have a really good start to one of the games. You know, I mean, but Tfue and Kurt, they just absolutely were destroying the competition today in almost every single game. Things did get close there toward the end, but still, they came out on top.
And that does it for Streamer Bowl. We've got the competition is over, folks. It's time to reveal who won. You already know who it is, but just for the sake of it, the winner of Streamer Bowl 4 is... It's Tfue and Kurt Ben Kurt! Come on up to the stage, folks. Come on up. Tfue and Kurt. It's time, gentlemen. It's time. Come on in here. Kurt there. Each in your third Streamer Bowl TV, come on over here. I want to come to you first, man. I feel like you're the winning player in Twitch Rivals history. You and I have done this so many times, and I feel like this is the one thing that's eluded you over the years. How does it feel to finally win the Streamer Bowl?
Feels good, man. I've came here like, multiple years and did decently well, but I don't know if I've actually ever won. I maybe got MVP once, but other than that, so it feels good.
It absolutely, it's amazing to see you here finally as the winner, man.
And now listen, Kurt, I want to ask you right now. You've done multiple Streamer Bowls as well. What is it like winning this one specifically with so much competition, coming out on top, taking out everybody?
This was sweet, man. Especially the format. It was like an hour and a half to 2 hours of non-stop action. So it was stressful, but it was a lot of fun.
You know, now obviously we're here for some fun competition, but we're also here for a really good cause, right? This is all for charity. So we'll start with you, Tfue, but can you tell us a little bit about the charity that you're supporting?
I just like picked one on the fly, to be honest. Like I you know, in the past I've, you know, helped out my best friend's mom with her special needs nonprofit and stuff like that. But this time I think I just picked one that was like mental health. I forget the exact name. But what was yours?
I did Make-A-Wish this year, so it was pretty cool to be able to hopefully make some cool wishes come to life with this a lot of money that we just won. So pretty sweet.
We love it, man. Well, gentlemen, congratulations again on the victory. That trophy is yours. Lift it from the middle / from the bottom there, folks. Give it a lift. Congratulations to your Streamer Bowl 4 champions.
Yeah, grab by the middle. Yep. There you go.
Hey! There we go.
That was amazing, folks. These are our winners. We got some MVP awards to give out and a few other things to say at the end of the show. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll do all that and wrap up Streamer Bowl 4. Stick around.